Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 10930 Chalon Road in Los Angeles, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line system here on the property. Now, the main sewer line system is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structures. It lies underground and connects the building drain line systems to the public sewer. The building drain line systems then are the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structures. Our examination today is not focusing on the building drain line systems, so if further evaluation is desired regarding those building drain line systems, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So we began the examination today from a 3-inch cleanout access that's located just outside the front porch of our far guest area here, down behind the garage. And we've dropped in, pushed around the back side of the garage and then across the front of the house into where there's a pit outside the front porch in the driveway where a backwater valve is installed. And we've opened that up, and we're currently sitting right in that housing of that backwater valve. What we're going to do is we're going to pull the camera back from here. This is as far as we were able to push from this location. So we're going to examine this portion of the system from the backwater valve back to this cleanout. And then we're going to reset to that backwater valve and see if we can examine the remaining portion of the system out to the public sewer. Now when we get to that backwater valve, I'll explain a little bit more what it is. But as we pull back here, you can see that that valve is no longer intact. There's a little brass fitting in here inside this housing that closes off the pipe in the event of a backup at the public sewer. And that flap is now gone. Either it washed down the system or it's been removed. So there's no longer any protection for the house or these structures in the event of a backup in the public sewer. So as we pull back here, we're pulling back through an older cast iron piping material. Now you'll see here we've got a little bit of water running, and the water flow is kind of slow through here, though it is draining. This pipe seems to have been run fairly flat. May not have the standard minimal slope, but it is a situation where basically it's functional. As we get closer back towards the building here, we're going to see what appears to be the beginnings of some cracking along the top of the pipe, along with some deterioration of the bottom of the pipe. That tells us this is an older cast iron pipe, and at least sections or areas may be beginning to fail. Overall, so far what I've seen through this section is moderate rust and scale buildup, signs of failures. Now I'm kind of pulling back between the house and garage. Coming around the back of the garage back towards the guest house. So we've essentially got three structures here. We've got the main house. Looks like there's a guest area over the garage, and we've got this detached guest area here off to the back. And this is that section of piping where we're seeing that line across the top. This is that area where it looks like we've got basically a crack forming. And potentially we're starting to get some maybe groundwater and soil running through here. Trying to get there, we can kind of see it pretty clearly. That looks like a good spot right there. So it looks really like there's just a pipe section here that is cracked along the top. So we'll go ahead and locate this out. There's a good shot of what looks like that crack there. Right along the top edge of the pipe there. Here we are back at our clean-out access here, which again is just outside the front porch. This cap right there, and our entrance to our guest area here is behind us. And we'll reset the equipment to the backwater valve we've opened up and see if we can examine the remainder of the system from there.